It has been quite some time since the last time I did a video or a live stream for that matter talking about the South of the Borderian, and it seemed like I was kind of on a roll for a little bit, but I decided to take a break from them. But this popped up or was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and I said, you know what, this is a good topic to talk about for a couple of reasons. One being, of course, the subject matter that is the South of the Borderian, and two, because it's going to put to rest, or at least it should, but I know it won't, about who is behind these smash and grabs. Now, I'm sure many people have been seeing news in the news about these smash and grabs consistently happening around the establishment. Of course, in California or in certain pockets of California, those tend to be the ones where they happen more frequently. If y'all remember, there was a video that went viral last year where some people dressed all in black went into this high-end retail store inside of a mall in a part of California, and immediately the usual suspects on X, formerly Twitter, decided that, hey, they just had to be black. But then when they revealed who were behind it, then they stopped talking about it. It's amazing because when they're right about something, seemingly they'll continue to harp on it, but when they're wrong, they don't even try to change their stance. They just stop talking about it. They don't even take ownership for it whatsoever. But that's the usual suspects for you. And ironically, the two people that were behind it were a male and female South of the Borderian. And we're sitting there saying to ourselves, why would black people travel all the way from LA, where there is a black enclave there, all the way to another part of California just to do this? If they wanted to do that, they could have just did it right there in LA. Like, why go through the hassle? So there's that, which brings us to this story right here, where there was another smash and grab that occurred in California, and it says nearly 20 people were robbed at a jewelry store in less than 2.5 minutes on June 12th. And these were the two right here that they captured, and their names are Afuya Lakevaheyo. And listen, I know I'm mispronouncing their names. Their names are wild. And Ofa Ahamana. I believe that's how you pronounce their names. You can look at them and tell already that, guess what? They're not black, and you can look at those names, as hard as a struggle as it was for me to pronounce them, that yes, yet again, they aren't black. But lamestream media will have you to believe that they are, just because they wear a black hoodie, a mask, and some glasses, some gloves, and they're all in black. But they'll have you to believe that because in their minds, inherently, they'll always believe that black people are the ones that are going out here and committing this. Now, is that to say that there aren't any black people out there going out there doing this? No, but to make it seem like it's only black people, that's right up the typical usual suspect playbook. So I'm going to read this article coming from People that was posted on June 14, 2024. A group of almost 20 people broke into a jewelry store in Sunnyvale, California on Wednesday, June 12th, and stole armfuls of jewelry in less than 3 minutes, the Sunnyvale Department of Public Safety said in a press release. The thieves broke into P&G Jewelers located at 791 East El Camino Real and smashed nearly every display case. After a 2-minute and 15-second raid, they ran out with loads of jewelry per the release. No one was hurt during the robbery. On Friday, June 14th, the store's surveillance video was released. In the footage, 2 employees are seen at the front of the store when they hear a noise at the front door and then move behind different internal doors. Then one by one, almost 20 people file in and swing hammers and tools to break the glass cases filled with jewelry before they put the pieces in their bags. Quickly, they leave the store and one final person stays back after everyone to smash the final glass case. One employee then emerged from her hiding spot and examined the room. Police responded to the scene at around 1:30 p.m. local time and have not yet estimated the amount of damage or merchandise taken. Additionally, some of the stolen jewelry has been recovered. The suspects fled the store in multiple vehicles before authorities arrived. However, the officers did locate 2 suspect vehicles as they were attempting to flee the area. The officers attempted the vehicle enforcement stops, but both vehicles evaded, leading to pursuits. Per the press release, the officers then followed the vehicles onto Highway 101. But once they lost sight of the first vehicle, Officers ended that chase. Meanwhile, as they pursued the second vehicle, the suspects threw the stolen jewelry from the moving vehicle. Once the authorities lost sight of the second vehicle, the chase ended. Shortly after, the vehicle was found on Highway 101 near Whipple Avenue with 5 suspects. So as you can see, there's more than just these 2. But these were the 2 that popped up initially when I actually was sent the article. So there were 5 of them. Their names are Tonga Latu, Tavake Asafe, Ofa Ohamana, Kalifi Leatoa, and Afuya Lavakaayo. Like I said, I'm like, these names are just wild. I cannot pronounce them all. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna put each of their pictures, if all of them are available, in the thumbnail. That way you can actually see all of them instead of just the 2 you see on your screen. 4 of the suspects were taken into custody, while the 5th was found by the police service dog. They are in custody at Santa Clara County Jail for various offenses, including armed robbery, felony vehicle evasion, resisting arrest, burglary, conspiracy to commit a crime, vandalism, possession of burglary tools, and outstanding warrants. Mercury News reports that officers are investigating whether the Wednesday robbery is connected to a similar robbery in May at the Knighton Jewelers, another Sunnyvale jewelry store. So it shows right there that this Sunnyvale area, I'm not sure what the demographics of that area is. I don't even know all of the wealth transfer that's going on in that area, but there's a reason why that area keeps getting hit. Like, there's a major reason why they keep going to this particular location. It's a very popular spot. Now, as I was scrolling through, it only had pictures of 4 individuals. It didn't have a picture of the 5th one, but I'm gonna still put all 4 of their pictures on the thumbnail so you can actually see who's involved. And of course, it ain't us. I think it's safe to say, after reading this and seeing different stories when it comes to the smash and grabs, that there's a clear-cut particular identity that goes with these smash and grabs, and it's not black people, not at least in the way that the usual suspects would want them to make out to believe. Because again, they have to frame it as us being the criminals of every story they can think of, whether it's on a low scale or on a major scale. But you can't blame this one on us, and don't you dare try to come with that black and brown stuff. Notice they like to do the black and brown thing whenever they want to pin something on us in a very negative way. But when it's something else, it's just us. Well, I'm gonna say this situation right here is just them, and should only be seen as just them. At least that's how I'm going to interpret it, and that's the way that it should be interpreted if you ask my complete and utter honest opinion.